If you love to drink coffee but hate the after effects of the bathroom trip, you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to be going over 3 reasons why upset stomachs happen after you enjoy your daily cup of joe. Let's get started. Caveat, I am not a doctor, nor should this be taken as medical advice. I'm just somebody who hates pooping after drinking coffee, and I tried looking for solutions myself. Here's what I found. Step 1, the acidity of coffee. So our digestive system runs on acids. Actually, we need acids to break down the foods and beverages that we consume on a daily basis. But too much gastric acid can be a problem, and that can lead to mild stomach issues like bloating or needs in other ways. This may not be the problem, but it's worth testing anyways. So if you find yourself having acidity or discomfort when you drink acidic beverages like fruit juices or alcohol, it's worth just cutting them out of your diet to see if that makes a difference. If it does, don't worry, that doesn't mean you never have to drink coffee again. You can try cold brew coffee. Cold brew coffee actually removes a lot of the acids that go into experiencing a good cup of joe. So that's a great alternative. But again, be careful because acidity isn't the only thing that might be causing stomach issues. Coffee as itself is a pretty low pH level, about 5. So even if you're drinking low acidity coffee, there could be something else that's causing your stomach to get upset, and that is caffeine. So most people aren't actually sensitive to the acids that are produced from coffee, it's more the caffeine, and here's why. Caffeine actually forces your stomach to create more acids, which then cause the irritation that we discussed in the previous section. So if that's the case, no worries. There are a couple steps that we can take to prevent that type of an issue from happening. 1, you can try decaf. I know there's a whole slew of people that are death before decaf, but it doesn't have to be that way. There's a lot of amazing specialty grade decafs out there that taste just like coffee without the caffeine bite. 2nd, you can drink less coffee. I personally stopped drinking a ton of coffee just because I didn't want to have so many stomach issues. So I moved over to having 1 really good cup of coffee a day. I use our grinder, I use the AeroPress. It makes sweet, sweet, sweet magic, and I'm really happy. And 3rd, you can throw in some bananas. I know I have watermelons on my shirt, but bananas have alkaline, and that usually counteracts the negative benefits of having acidity or increased acidity that might come from caffeine production. So all of these things can lead you to having less sensitivity in the stomach. But if you do this next thing, you might be SOL. Here's what it is. This last one may seem kind of obvious, but it's often overlooked. You're drinking coffee on an empty stomach. You see, coffee by itself is actually a pretty intense drink. It's complex, it's got all sorts of different chemicals that are happening in the brewing process that come up that may irritate your stomach. So if you're consuming coffee without having anything to eat, that could be the simple problem that's causing poo to go woo. So the next time you drink coffee and you haven't had any breakfast, just pay attention to how you feel. Maybe even test having breakfast and seeing how that changes your reaction to coffee. Another thing that could be causing an issue is the milk and the things you're adding into the coffee that's causing the issues. So test it out, try isolating different things, remove things, add things, and just see how you feel. So I hope this video gave you all the stellar motivation you needed to tackle the delicate issue of pooping after you drink some joe. Enjoy.